Welcome to the unknown part of the Western Wall. You can see here that it's on the front end and it's undercover. Above you, it's an arch, a bridge, part of a bridge from the time of King Herod. And there's a foundation, actually arches from the Muslim time 700 years ago. I decided to start with it, and maybe because it's different from every day. You can see here only a few people, and that's because of the new virus, omicron, and only a few people can enter here, and I stood in the line to do that mainly because I wanted to see how that place looks so empty. And secondly, I wanted to sit and pray for Rebecca, Leon, and Laura, and to bless the scarf that I bought for them as their request, and the mezuzah, and the Bible, which is here. That version is the Old and the New Testament. I'm not going to talk a lot about the meaning of the Western Wall, why it was here, but let me tell you that it's part of the foundation walls that King Herod built for the Jewish temple. He wanted to impress people. Then he built Big Plaza, and this is the Western Wall of the plaza. The Jews are praying here mainly because it's the only place that they got permission to pray. And we don't know if it started from the 15th or 16th century, but it became to be very important. The doors behind me that make a little bit of noise will lead you to the Western Wall tunnels. I sat here not only because I wanted to be in that hidden plaza, which is warm and nice. Today it's a little bit cold, not something to roam on about. And it's the closest place here to the Holy Town. Now, 7 stones. Look at that one. 7 stones from down to up is from the time of King Herod, and that arch is from his time too. Rebecca and Laura, both of you, 4 different squares. And I will bless it later on the wall itself. But another thing that I bought for you is mezuzah, and I had a video of King David. I actually mentioned that King David that I took for you, and mentioned that the mezuzah is must be at every entrance of every room of the Jews, and it's in it. You see, it's empty. The house is empty. In it, there's a scroll with a prayer that God told us that this is a biblical thing. It's in order by God. And another thing that I bought for you is the Bible. It's cover, a wooden cover with the Lord's Prayer here, because we're talking about the Muslim family, Christian family, with the old and the new, and the other side with the sand and cross. It's a beautiful memory, and I've blessed it in a few places, including the Church of the Holy Sepulchre today. And in that case, the meaning of it is different than the meaning of another Bible that we are buying, because it is blessed in the place that Jesus visited. And this is important. The energy of the Bible is in it. If you want to have your own video, private video, and your own Bible, go into the link of Buy Me a Coffee. And if you won't find it at the description of that video, if you won't find it, please feel free to send me a message, and I will send you the link. It's in between the second and the third prayer of the day. Just praying 3 times a day. What I'm gonna read for you, it's like a few sentences from the Siddur. Siddur, it's a book that collect all those prayers almost every prayer that we have through the year. And I decided to take the part of the Mincha, which is the third prayer of the day, and I will read it, of course, in Hebrew. But you can see it with me. I will read that part. And because I know English and Hebrew, in Aramaic, I must take that prayer is almost the same as the Lord's Prayer. Now we saw the Lord's Prayer on the book. And you know what? I will read the Lord's Prayer as well later on in English. Now, I won't do it because I don't want them to look at me. אנא אדוני, אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, תבוא לפניך תפילתנו ואל תתעלם מכן תקינותינו, שאין אנו עזי פנים קשה עורף לומר לפניך אדוני, אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, צדיקים אנחנו ולא חטאנו, אבל חטאנו אבינו, פשענו, אנחנו ואבותינו ואנשי ביתנו, שמנו, בגדנו, גזלנו, דיברנו, דופי ולשון הרע, הבאנו והרשתנו, זדנו, חמסנו, טבענו, שקר ומרמה. יעצנו לצות רעות, כזבנו, כעסנו, and so on and so on and so on. It actually tells us about the prayer that we're asking from God. We're asking forgiveness from God because we're supposed to be pure, but we weren't pure. We had a lot of sins. Not only the one who read it, the people of the house as well. We stole a little bit. We talked gossip and bad things about people. We were angry. We lied. Then, in that case, we make our mother and father sad. This is really important because I lost my mother a few months ago, and thanks God that I had time to talk and to say, to ask for her forgiveness, and she did. And in that case, I felt better, but I know so many of my friends that didn't do that. Now, let me organize my bag, and we will go out to bless the products, the Bible and the rest at Western Wall Plaza that everyone knows. That was the hidden part. We are heading to the real part, the one that every tourist know. Then, can you wait with me, please? Yes, you can. Thank you very much. And here we are, living the Western Wall. Now you saw that the Jews are actually, there's no race that call it Jew. What you see here is the Torah Ark. That's what the scrolls are. Another thing that you can see is that there is another. Look at something here, but there's a lot of 12 meters of the Western Wall beneath us that tells us that we have that we are not standing on the 1st century floor. That's what you expected to see. And as you can see, it's a little bit crowded. It's a little bit crowded because the weather is amazing. And because only few people can enter to the hidden place. Then 7 stones from down to up, remember? It is from the time of King Herod. The rest are from different times. There's no place for me to put the Bible there. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to Muslim as well. Just and the first thing that we're heading is the note for the Western Wall. We'll talk about it soon. This is the prayer for you, Rebecca Leon. And we need to put it there. Oops. Speaker. Oh. It became holy. And the Jews will collect it and bury it at Mount Olives. And the note will be there forever. This is now the Bible. And the mezuzah. I won't take out the four. But been blessed as well. You see that they're praying now, the third prayer. Let's listen to them a little bit. Let me show you the women department. Why there is a different department for women and different department for men. A lot of the Orthodox Jews are doing it. The idea is to concentrate, to be with yourself, not to look at your wife or, God forbid, other women. But there are some Jews, like the Reformed Jews, that are praying together. That wooden bridge will take you, the non-Muslim, only if you're non-Muslim, to the Temple Mount to visit the area of the Jewish temple and to visit Al-Aqsa and the Dome of the Rock, the Muslim places. But sadly, if you are non-Muslim, you won't be able to go into it. And that's not because of me, that is because it's the Muslim order, and they deserve to do whatever they want with the place that they own now. Then, that was another beautiful video of the Western Wall. In front of you is the Jewish quarter. The Muslim quarter is just beneath that buildings. And I will see you in the next video. See you. Bye bye.